wanted to make this quick video and direct this towards women, but what I want to say to you is take care of yourself. You know, today I went and got a haircut, which I need to fix and style my hair, but I went and got a haircut because it needed it. And then I went and got me some tops and a nice coat. And when I was dating, that no man ever took me to go get my hair cut, to go, shopping. We may have ate, but even then, we were splitting bills and doing shit like that. And I'm not going to say that I was never bought dinner, but very rarely did some man go and do anything nice for me. They were either just unaware or just did not give a shit. And what I want to say to women is, don't wait around for somebody to do the things for yourself that you can do for yourself out of love for yourself. Treat yourself how you would want a man to treat you. And what I mean by that is, if you have the means and you're able to financially go and maybe buy yourself some clothes, go get a haircut, go get your hair done, whatever it is that you are able to afford to do that you would want a man to do. And what I want women to remember is, however it is that you wish a man would treat you, go ahead and treat yourself that way. Go ahead and get your hair cut. Go ahead and take yourself out to dinner. Go ahead and buy yourself some clothes if that's what you want to do. Go ahead and take yourself out to a concert or on a short trip. Whatever it is that you can do for yourself within your means of finances, do that. And do that regularly enough, whether that's once a month, once every couple of months, whatever you can afford. You'll have to budget on what you can afford to do and what is logical or illogical to do based on your finances. But it doesn't have to be something expensive. It's just something that you are in the habit of doing for yourself. It could be that you're doing your nails at home. It could be that you're giving yourself a pedicure at home. It could be that whatever it is that you do for self-care for yourself that makes you feel good, regardless of how much money it costs or does not. And do not wait around for somebody else to do it for you. Go ahead and be in the habit of doing for yourself what you would want a man to do for you. And what I mean by that is self-care things, self-love things that you wish that you had a man to do for you. Do it for yourself. Because if you come across a man who doesn't see you already doing these things for yourself, who doesn't already see you doing what it is I'm referring to, they're not going to have that expectation that that's something that you will be doing. And so you need to raise the bar for yourself. You need to raise the bar in how you treat yourself. So when a man does come along and he sees what you're already doing for you without a man, without anybody else, they're either going to do one of two things. They're going to look at that and say, I'm going to need to take on this, and I'm going to need to do this for her because this is an expectation. And they're going to see your worth, and they're going to engage in helping you do these things for yourself because they see how good it makes you feel about yourself and how you're not going to change those habits that are healthy in self-love that you're doing for yourself. But if you aren't doing anything for yourself, you aren't taking care of yourself, you aren't expressing self-love to yourself by doing things for yourself, whatever that may mean to you, what makes you happy, what makes you look good, what makes you feel good. If he doesn't already see you doing those things for yourself, you're going to probably attract a man that also is not looking to do a thing for you, who is not looking at what makes you happy. They're just looking at how you already treat yourself and how your actions already are towards yourself and how your thought process is towards yourself. And they're going to say, look, a low maintenance man that probably isn't going to do a whole lot for you, isn't going to be valuable to be in your life, most likely you're going to attract that kind of man because he didn't see you doing anything for yourself. And there's so many men out here looking to do below the bare minimum and not do anything for any woman that they're with. I'm not saying that is every man. I'm saying that there are a lot of those out there, unfortunately. But if you are doing the self-care things that I'm talking about, you are going shopping, you are going out to eat, you are whatever it is that you do that keeps up the way that you look. I mean, I don't mean that you have to look perfect, but you know, your hair's done, your makeup's done, your skincare is done. You dress nice and not provocative, and you dress in a way that shows that you respect your own self. Things like that. If a man comes along, you're either going to get the low maintenance man that says, oh no, that is not someone I want to have to maintain. That is not somebody I want around me, because they're going to see you as too high maintenance. But the man that sees you for exactly who you are and sees your worth and wants to make the effort for you to maintain those things that you do for yourself, because they can see that it makes you feel good about yourself, and they are not intimidated to step in a role where they're helping you continue to do those things for yourself, maybe even making it easier by taking you whatever it is that they do to help you maintain those things you do for yourself. You will eventually attract a man that he's not one of those men who are just looking for a warm body to validate him and do things for him, and looking for a servant, basically. Whether that's being a servant to him in a motherly type of way, or being a servant to him by doing tasks, whatever it is, or sexually, I don't know. But if you dress in a decent way, you take care of yourself, you do these things that I'm talking about, whatever it is for you that makes you feel good about yourself, shows yourself that you love yourself, and you're doing that without anybody else around, you're going to repel the men that want nothing to do with helping you engage in self-care and self-love. And then you will eventually attract the man that is interested in you maintaining your self-love and self-care, and maybe even enhancing what you already do for yourself by being a loving, kind gentleman who is going to make it easier for you to engage in more self-care and more self-love. And they will add value to your life, and they will be valuable to you. But in the past, I have allowed people to make me responsible for their issues, for their emotions, for whatever it was. And I wasn't taking care of me. I was taking care of them. And I had to be selfish in a way and start caring for myself, because people will always find something for you to do for them. People will always find something for you to give to them. That's how people are. And a lot of times they're not thinking of the person who's doing all this stuff for them. They take them for granted, and it never dawns on them that that person needs things too, that they have needs, that they have things that they need to do for themselves. People start to get in this habit of, well, so-and-so will take care of it. So-and-so does this for me. So-and-so. That's how they think of people. They don't think of them as a human being. That's not to say that's everybody, but unfortunately that is a lot of people. So start taking care of yourself. Start expressing self-love to yourself, so that you will attract the right kinds of people that see that no matter what's going on, you are going to make that time for yourself every time. No matter what's going on. You know, there's exceptions, but for the most part, no matter what's going on, you're going to take that time to have self-care and self-love, and that regardless if they're in your life or not, they are not going to pull you away from engaging in that self-love and self-care. And they're going to see that if they want to be a part of your life, that you're going to make yourself a priority, and you're not making everybody else a priority all the time and excluding yourself, abandoning yourself, not taking care of yourself. They're going to see that you take care of yourself, you love yourself, and you're going to do for yourself. And you're not going to give that up regardless of who's a part of your life or not. And they're going to see that I can't just treat this person any old type of way. I can't just do that to this person whatever I feel like and utilize them and do whatever, because they're going to choose themselves over me. You will repel people who are users, abusers, and people that will waste your time, that don't add value to your life, and you will attract people that will add value, but you're going to have to get rid of the people who are the majority, which are the users, the abusers, the time wasters. You're going to have to get rid of them and be patient to attract the people that do engage in self-care, that do engage in self-love activities, and they are one and the same. They express self-love. They express self-care. They prioritize themselves. You'll attract people like that and repel people who are the opposite.